The Golden Kettle of Thousand Blessings Treasure Tales by Pandora Box Gold. In the village of Surajpur lived a humble chaiwala named Rajat. Every morning he opened his small tea stall under the old neem tree just as the sun began to rise. Villagers stopped by for their first cup of chai. Farmers, shopkeepers, children, and travelers alike. Rajat greeted everyone with a gentle smile, and people often said that his kindness made his chai taste even better. One evening, while tidying his storeroom, Rajat found something hidden under an old jute sack, a golden kettle glowing softly even in the dim light. Its carvings and jewels sparkled like they held their own magic. Rajat lifted it slowly, wondering how such a precious thing had ended up in his simple stall. That night, when Rajat heated water in the strange golden kettle, something unexpected happened. The kettle began to hum softly, and a warm glow rose from its spout. Before Rajat could understand anything, a cloud of golden steam curled upward and took the shape of a gentle, glowing spirit. Rajat stepped back in shock, his eyes wide with amazement. The spirit folded its hands and floated calmly before him, as if it had been waiting for this moment for many years. The next morning, Rajat took the golden kettle to his tea stall under the neem tree, still unsure of what he had witnessed. As the sun rose, the villagers gathered as usual for their morning chai. When Rajat poured the first cup from the magical kettle, a soft golden shimmer passed through the steam. The old woman who drank it felt her knee pain ease for the first time in years. A shy schoolboy suddenly spoke with confidence, surprising even himself. The fruit seller sold all his fruits much earlier than usual. Quietly, without any show or noise, small blessings began to touch everyone who drank Rajat's chai. Within a few days, the news of Rajat's special chai spread far beyond Surajpur. People from nearby towns and faraway villages began traveling towards the little tea stall under the neem tree. Men carrying bundles, women with their children, travelers on foot, and even merchants on camels all made their way down the dusty road leading into Surajpur. Everyone had heard the same whisper. There is a chaiwala whose tea brings blessings, and so the quiet village soon filled with new faces, each hoping for a sip of Rajat's magical chai. Late that night, as Rajat cleaned his little tea stall under the neem tree, the golden kettle glowed again. A warm light rose from it, forming the gentle spirit who had visited him before. Spirit, do not be afraid, Rajat. I did not return to ask. I came to give. Rajat froze, the cloth in his hands trembling. To give what? He whispered. The spirit smiled softly, his glow lighting the dark night. Spirit, a blessing you earned with your goodness. In every cup you serve with a pure heart, there will flow comfort, luck, and quiet strength. Rajat looked at the kettle, disbelief turning into hope. Why me? Spirit, because true wealth chooses hands that share, not hands that hoard. Golden ripples shimmered around the kettle as the spirit raised his glowing palm. Spirit, from tomorrow your life will begin to change, not suddenly but surely, step by step, sip by sip. As the spirit faded into tiny golden sparks, drifting into the neem branches, Rajat stood still, holding on to the first real hope he had felt in years. Rajat brought the kettle to the storeroom and stood there in amazement, staring and smiling at the golden kettle. Suddenly, the kettle began to glow brighter than ever. Before he could step back, the carved lotus vines and paisleys on its surface lifted into the air like shining threads of light. Golden elephants, blooming lotuses, and swirling patterns rose from the kettle, dancing around him in the dim room. Rajat watched with wide eyes, unable to speak as the kettle revealed the magic hidden inside it. Suddenly, the golden kettle burst into a storm of treasure. Coins, gems, pearls, and gold bars whirled through the air like a shining whirlwind. Rajat stood frozen, eyes wide with amazement, as the room filled with more riches than he had ever imagined. As the golden glow settled, all the treasure gathered itself into a beautiful wooden chest. It opened on its own, shining with gold coins, pearls, and precious gems. The spirit pointed towards it with a warm smile. "This is your blessing, Rajat," it seemed to say. Rajat folded his hands in gratitude, unable to believe the fortune placed before him. From that day onward, blessings began to reshape Rajat's life, not in a sudden wave, but in a quiet, steady rise, just the way a simple man's destiny should grow. He used the treasure wisely and humbly. First, he repaired his small house. Then, he added a clean courtyard where sunlight warmed the mornings. He bought better utensils, a strong wooden counter for his tea stall, and slowly expanded his little business under the neem tree. Rajat did not rush, did not boast, and did not change his heart. And because he remained the same kind, honest chaiwala, prosperity flowed to him naturally. Day after day, month after month, people loved him even more. One season later, a new family moved to Surajpur, bringing with them a young woman named Amira, graceful, gentle, and warm-hearted. She often visited Rajat's tea stall with her mother, and each time Rajat served her tea, her soft smile lingered a little longer. The villagers noticed before he did. Amira liked him, and Rajat's quiet heart began to bloom too. Their families met, blessings were exchanged, and Rajat and Amira were married in a simple, beautiful ceremony filled with laughter, music, and the fragrance of fresh chai. Together, they built a home full of warmth, peace, and the kind of happiness that grows slowly, like a sunrise. Rajat continued using his treasure wisely, little by little, building a strong, stable future. He never flaunted his wealth, yet everyone could see the steady prosperity in his life. A thriving tea stall, repaired home, animals in the courtyard, and a wife who filled the house with light. And hidden safely in his storeroom, the golden kettle still glowed softly as if watching over them. In the years that followed, Rajat became a respected, prosperous man, rich not only in gold, but rich in love, peace, and the blessings he had earned with a pure heart. Under the old neem tree, with Amira by his side and his chai touching the lives of many, Rajat lived a beautiful life. Moral: true blessings stay with the humble. Steady goodness creates a steadily rich life. Affirmation: I grow gently, I grow richly, I grow with gratitude.